Just a minute, guys. Looks like 20. Well, I got it for free, but I paid $25 in gas. And it runs and drives after little to no work. Reverse is kind of hard to get into, so I'm just going to roll it back. It's real light. I'll take you guys for a little cruise. You can tell my seat isn't bolted in there. Wobbles around, but once you get weight in there, it's fine. Alrighty. That little switch is kind of a little iffy. I'm going to turn my shop lights on here. Clean up my shop to where I can back it in here halfway. But I'm very happy with this thing. It's awesome. It does need a little bit of wiring work. Actually, even, it's kind of hard to explain. Yeah, got a tail light on it. Oops. But we got two different size tires on it. But I've seen they hold there okay. I don't think the front one holds there with the crap. But heck, it runs and drives. I didn't pay a penny for it. I got a compound bow for free. I posted that on Craigslist saying, wanting an old gas running golf cart that needs some work but runs. Well, this is my reply. All this stuff isn't bolted down yet, which I don't really want it bolted down quite yet, because I gotta get it run good. Because prior to tomorrow, to even start it, I gotta probably rip all this stuff down and prime it first, then get it going. So Something cool, they added a fuel pump on it because they thought it wasn't getting gas. It turned out it's just a crappy battery. So that was cool of them. That's what that little green toggle switch down there, right there. Reverse is that little solenoid deal down there to flip it from forward to reverse. Well, you push it all the way over, get it into forward. Well, you have to start it, press on the gas pedal, and you can work the choke and have your other hand down there, and you have to push it about halfway between middle and forward. Or all it does is sit there and click, 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 click. Something in the solenoid or something's kind of starting to crap out or getting weak, but that's all you gotta do is just push it halfway and it starts cranking the motor. I don't got a real big battery in it right now. Well, here, I'll shut you guys out. Duck off a bit. Put it off. Alright. This towel right here, so my vice grips wouldn't touch that metal and sparked, and with no gas cap it. I didn't want that to happen. I know this motor is probably made after 1982, I think. Never mind, it's before 1982 because it has points and condensers on it. I thought with the coil, it would have a electronic ignition. That's what I thought, but there's a wire running to the flywheel, so. But it's pretty fun, as you can hear. There's no deal on that, and that battery is actually to this thing. But for the moment, play around with it. It has just barely enough power to crank it. Cranks it pretty slow, but it does crank. Pretty cool. I'm just so tickled with it. It's just amazing. I'm probably gonna need some tires, but like I like those tires actually better than straight check golf cart tires. These things got a little bit more aggressive. But he said they're starting to leak and stuff, but hell, for now they're good. I'm gonna paint it, probably a black or something like that. It is a smoky bastard right now because I think they had too much oil. Let me rephrase it. A lot of oil in that container here. Or the gas tank, sorry. Losing my mind. They had a lot of oil in there. I don't think it's two-stroke oil either. I think it's motor oil. So maybe they got some ideas and thought, oh, okay, let's just, get some gas and get some motor oil. So, something I've heard about these Harley Davidson golf carts is the do not run full throttle because they will throw a rod in the motor. So I'm going to try to keep from that, and hell, if you press about an inch in that, you're going about the speed you need to be going. I mean, it's a pretty fast little sucker. I'm surprised. It's a lot faster than my grandpa's Yamaha. And I'll show you over here. They've got brand new fuel lines. You can't really see it, but also got a fuel pump. Oh, my wire came off. Huh. I got a wire somewhere. Kind of lost track. Oh, here she is. That has to be connected to ground for the fuel pump to work. Well, the fuel pump makes it a lot easier to start it after it's been sitting just a couple minutes. Actually, I don't know what this is actually to, but I think it's to the fuel pump. I'm pretty sure it's to the fuel pump because I can prime it, and if this ain't connected to the ground, I'll start it. It'll start, run until that gas runs out. Then it will not move. If that's connected to the ground, it'll run full blow, out everywhere. But for some reason, I just don't want to. So what I'll do is I'll probably tie that into the battery cable, the negative battery cable. And of course, I got to get a battery cable for this side. Vice grips ain't gonna last too long, but I believe with the coil ignition, I believe, to quote me if I'm wrong, I can actually start the motor and take the battery out. I'm not gonna do that because when you start these machines, you're going, you're on the move. So But it does start and it does run. It's pretty awesome. I got the air filter deal over here. This, I'm probably going to keep, I don't know. I would like a Yamaha golf cart, but for now, this is going to be my little keepsake, and I'm going to keep it for now. Can't complain for $25 to put in gas in that truck. And she's alive. Whew, that's awesome. That's amazing. Brakes are a little sticky, a little weird, but they work. Well, I got a lot of pad left on that. I think they're loose. But they work. I mean, I stopped. I was just so tickled with it. First when I got it home, that ground wasn't connected. So it wasn't, you know, keep pouring gas in and just thinking, okay, maybe it's just going to start getting gas to it. Nope. Finally, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to connect that to the ground. What it is, I just wrapped it around there. It's for the air cleaner there. And I think once I get that at a good solid ground, I won't have to play with my choke too much. Every once in a while, you have to kind of pull the choke out just to kind of revive it a little bit. But after that, I mean, as long as you're up to speed, it'll start. With the way the clutch is set up, it's always cranking the motor when you're moving a good speed. So it's pretty awesome, pretty fun. I like it. It's awesome. I just got to get a gas cap for it, so what, $3-4. And I know these golf carts run on nothing forever. I think I got about 3/4 of a gallon in there. Hell, I'll probably be able to play with this thing for a week straight before it'll start running out of gas. I know my grandpa puts about 3 gallons a year in his Yamaha. And whenever my grandpa's outside, he's in his golf cart because he don't get around very good. But so it's just awesome. The suspension on it's awesome. That seat and everything, it just rides like a dream. What I might want to do, I don't really want that diamond plate. I'm just going to see if I can bolt that straight to that frame, then have a wood platform out here. Well, I don't know. Diamond metal looks kind of cooler, especially when I get it painted and everything else. But, this thing's awesome. I'm going to disconnect my cape. Disconnect that so I don't run my battery down. We'll probably play with it some. God, what? Oops, touching positive and negative. But that's awesome. Just awesome. Gotta get that one wire connected to the ground, a good solid ground. And then we can be on the roll, buddy. Gas cap and some paint, and oh, we're done. And this choke cable, he has it set up with a piece of wire. The whole thing is that every time you hit a bump, it kind of bounces a little bit. So that's why sometimes it needs a little choke, a little pick-me-up type deal. But it's got a real soft suspension on it. And it's real light. I can pick the whole back end up with 2 hands. But I'll probably put the air cleaner on tonight. I have no idea what the filter looks like. It looks pretty cruddy, so I don't know. I might take the filter out of it and just run it that way. And just save that filter, and then sometime when I get some money and stuff, I'll buy a filter for it. But that's awesome, it runs. That's awesome. I'm tickled to death with it. I mean, I've killed to have one of these for the past 5 years. Ever since my grandpa got one. And I got to drive his a little bit, but, you know, I've always wanted one of my own, so, you know, I need to go do that. Well, just hop in a golf cart, we can, you know, make it easier. You know, plus when we're moving that acreage up there, we can haul hay bales and this thing and everything. Small square ones, but not the big round ones. Might do a tune-up on it, too. Get a new plug for it and everything else. And, well, it's a 2-stroke, so it ain't much to tune up. It's just plug and air filter, pretty much. That's about it for a 2-stroke. So, but I'm tickled with it. This disc brakes seem fine down here, like the pads and the caliper or whatever, but for some reason it's just a little sticky. I don't know if it's just this thing needs tightened up or what, because I can wiggle these pads around. This thing's awesome. I think this is actually a newer Harley Davidson, kind of the later 70s models, maybe the real early 80s, because the way the motor fins are set up, they're rounded. That one I had were just flat. And I believe this is the newer style. I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about these Harley Davidson yet. But I'm in love with it. Killed to have one of these forever. And I got one now. It's just tickling me to death. It's not real loud, but about the right loudness for me. I don't want to straight pipe it because, well, this thing isn't a 4-stroke, so I don't have to worry about burning out a valve, but I mean, it's just fine. Wow, this thing is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Has reverse, works, everything. We tried it once. Just, wow. I love it. I'll see you guys later now. Alrighty, guys? I gotta pee. And, wow. My dad likes it. He says it's a real smooth ride with the suspension and that nice seat there. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, at any rate, I'll see you guys later. You'll have a nice one. And, I'll do updates of it along the way and stuff like that. And what I might do is we got some junk car batteries. And I'll go to you take them to the Interstate place up here, Interstate Battery, and you give them your old junk battery and $30, and they give you a refurbished battery. I might do that for this. Well, my pickup needs a battery, though. Fuck. Well, we can keep jumping that. Because I need to get that battery back in this thing. So, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a nice one.